Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the 7 rules of portfolio construction. I'm certified financial planner practitioner Matt Lowry, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the 6th of our 7 rules for optimal portfolio construction and efficiency. But before I get into rule number 6, let me remind you once again that our team of fiduciaries offers a no-cost portfolio assessment process that can help you identify any inefficiencies in your portfolio so that potentially adverse issues can be identified and then corrected or improved upon. These inefficiencies that we often find are what we refer to as the 7 deadly sins, which correlate directly to our 7 rules in this video series. We call this valuable report our portfolio audit, and we highly recommend that everyone watching this video today go through this diagnostic process with us. We'll provide you this enlightening report at no cost. In fact, just click the link below to learn how to obtain your portfolio audit report, and we'll review our findings with you to tell you exactly what we see so we can give you the meaningful and valuable investment advice you deserve and that's tailored just for you. Okay, so without further ado, we're discussing rule number 6 today, know your junk. Not all bonds are created equal, and in my professional experience, the fixed income market should be used for 2 major planning reasons. First, bonds are supposed to be safer than stocks, so they're typically used as a stability ballast that can help with the long-term volatility of an overall portfolio. That's why you hear about 60-40 portfolios or 80-20 for examples. The first number in that ratio denotes the portfolio's exposure to stocks, and the second is the percentage exposure it has to fixed income or bonds. Now, most people typically aren't invested in 100% equities simply because that can be too risky and volatile, especially for those that are in retirement or even nearing retirement. The second major planning reason to hold bonds is that they can offer ongoing income for folks that need to draw from their portfolios for, let's say, retirement needs, without having to sell any securities. They provide those nice coupons. Sounds pretty simple, but bonds have major challenges in both these areas. And if you own your bonds in a pooled investment, like a bond mutual fund or a bond ETF, you're asking for trouble. You don't have to look back further than 2022 to see that when interest rates rose sharply due to the Fed's efforts to curb inflation and the capital markets began to sell off, bond mutual funds began to get hammered just as if they were holding volatile stocks. This is because when you pool your money with others, as I've discussed in previous videos, your neighbor's actions can affect your share prices. What was supposed to be safe is now dangerous because you can't predict what others will do, especially in down markets. We recommend our clients own individual bonds and that they do not pool their money with others. In this way, they can count on the metrics of the bonds they're buying. They can see their yield to maturity. They can just sit tight because they're unaffected by any movements in interest rates because they don't have to put up with the behavior of other folks. You've also got to understand, and we say, know your junk. Did you know that only 14% of the United States bond market falls under the category of below investment grade? Most U.S. bonds are at an investment grade or above, but don't be misled by titles such as aggregate bond fund or investment grade bond fund, because the SEC's regulations here can be ambiguous, allowing some funds to operate within a broad gray area. For instance, the Federated Total Bond Market Fund suggests by its name that it mirrors the U.S. bond market. However, when you get under the hood, you see that almost 50% of its holdings are below investment grade. This is concerning, especially considering the rise of zombie companies, businesses that are loaded with debt and should really be bankrupt but continue to operate due to easy and cheaper borrowing. This could lead to more defaults down the road, and companies like this should be avoided. But because managers are chasing yield and it's a competitive landscape, they often make it into these total bond portfolios, and it'll end up burning the investors at some point in the future. People often equate bonds with safety, but segments of the bond market, particularly the deep junk sector, are among the riskiest in the U.S. capital markets. It's crucial to ensure you're well informed about your investments. Most of this information can be found, but you need to make an effort to access it and understand it. You can do that right here by working with Suncrest Advisors, and that's why we offer our Portfolio Audit Diagnostic Report. Once again, just click the link below to learn how to obtain your Portfolio Audit Report, and we'll review our findings with you to tell you exactly what we see. I'll be back soon with the 7th and final rule in this 7-part series on efficient portfolio construction. But until next time, this is Matt Lowry on behalf of the entire team here at Suncrest Advisors, reminding you all to stay safe and be well.